Are you moving, Carl, up there now?
No,
We're both standing still. Okay. Can you stand at the top of the stairs so we can see you standing still?
I am. I'm and I'm standing right next to Guy now.
Okay. Can you walk towards us? Keep still. Come on. Come closer.
Let's just walk right by us.
It's upstairs.
Yes, we go right. Yeah.
Matt's confirming it's upstairs. Shall we all come upstairs?
In all honesty, it sounded like it came from the room up top. It came very close to us because it got louder and then disappeared down the stairs.
That's what I heard. It really did, didn't it, Kieran?
It definitely upstairs and then disappearing. I didn't hear it come down.
No, I didn't. The noise was quiet knocking, then loud, 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 and then quiet again. Shall we ask again?
Yeah, why didn't you, unless you guys want to come upstairs and...
Let's ask again and see what happens. Thank you for that. Can you walk by us again? Let us hear your footsteps. Shh, keep still.
Done it again.
Done it again. Do you hear that, Kieran?
Yeah, undeniable.
Guy, can you confirm that?
Yeah, it did say it was something distant there, but because it stopped
Okay.
kind of near us.
I know this is a very tall order for you, and thank you very, very much. Dickwe, thank you. Could you... this is going to sound crazy. Could you run? Run past us, please. Keep still. Okay. Okay, Leslie has just said that the noise that you just heard there would have been a drum beat just before an execution. Okay, so as the execution happens, it will get faster, according to Leslie. So, if someone is... show me the drum, someone's head is to be chopped. Keep still. Are you hearing that loud and clear, Arch? What do you make to that, Kieran?
Well, yeah, Leslie's saying it's drumming. I'm not going to say it's paranormal again because it's still the same tapping thing, but there's that definite distance and then closer.
Yeah.
Whether that's distance and closer or whether it's softer and louder, we can't tell. It could be either one.
Okay. Right, okay.
Why don't you guys come upstairs?
Let's do that. Is it definitely sounding, Matt, still like it's coming from upstairs to you?
It feels like it's almost like... I don't know whether it's coming from downstairs or the
Matt?
other room.
Yeah.
It's closer to us.
Upstairs.
Yeah, Matt's saying sound-wise it sounds like it's definitely coming from up here. Oh, God, yeah, right, got you. God, it's so easy to feel dizzy in this house, this bit. The floor is so uneven and it gives this horrible drunkard feeling, you know, it's a real higgledy-piggledy place. Is this outside?
No.
Oh, what's this?
This is the tower itself.
Oh, wow.
Behind these outside there.
Oh, wow, this is amazing. Is this the echoey place? Carl? So we need to whisper in here, don't we, because of the echo. Yeah.
This isn't the one we did earlier.
It's still very echoey though, isn't it? Just so you know, at home, Matt.
Hey guys, cover that glass.
Okay, guys? Are you settled?
It's quite still.
Yeah? Just so you know, the reason why I'm whispering is because it's such an echoey room that if I was to talk like this and you're watching at home through your television sets and everybody started talking, I think it'd be quite difficult to kind of hear things. So I'm going to ask everybody, if you need to talk, just really whisper. It shouldn't be a problem for Kath Howe. I know. Okay, I'm going to call out now. If there's anybody here. Is that cable guy?
Must have down there, guys.
No cable? No one's moved? Tapping behind you, Carl and Matt. Okay. Do you hear that?
Bell.
Oh, it's a bell.
It's a bell outside.
Okay. Come towards us now. That's an aeroplane.
Now, the tolling of that bell marks the witching hour here in the Czech Republic. We continue after this on Most Haunted Live. Back soon. Welcome back to Most Haunted Live, our penultimate night of a four-night investigation in and around the Czech Republic capital of Prague. Lots of information coming through tonight. What better woman to put it to than our academic and historian, Leslie Smith. Every time we get any facts or dates, we get Leslie to work hard and cross-reference them. And we've had lots of different information coming out tonight, Leslie, and this is a very rich historical area, isn't it?
It's absolutely incredible. And the building they're in at the moment, I can confirm now that soldiers were in fact garrisoned where they are. And that drum beats, interestingly.
Which you managed to convey to if it was an execution beat?
It certainly would have been in England, and then speeding up, you know, at the point of execution. And there's two big rebellion points in this area. One, some silver miners rose up against the people here and brought in, and three of the leaders were really horribly tortured and then executed. And the other one was a rebellion that happened against the Habsburgs. So there was an uprising, and the man who led that, unfortunately, had a red-hot poker stuck into his kidney through his waist, and he was in such agony he bit his tongue off and hemorrhaged and choked to death that way. So there was some really grim, distressing things happened in this place.
Earlier, when you were taking part in a vigil in this castle, you seemed to come across shackles and stuff. Would people have actually been tortured here? Were there torture devices?
Oh, they most
here?
definitely were tortured. I mean, the pieces that we're seeing are almost certainly replica. But in fact, even the Iron Maiden, which was disputed for some years, was in fact developed in southern Germany. Looked like a sarcophagus. You were put in, it was full
like
of...
a big coffin.
That's right. You were put in it, and had very sharp nails, and they were gradually pressed until you met... Sorry to make you jump. Until you met, there were also things to go straight through the tongue for people who talk too much. Bit of a worry for me. And things certainly involving removing nipples and this sort of thing. And they're very much part of the system of getting information.
You've made my eyes water, Leslie.
I'm glad to have done it at last. They actually didn't want people to die, though. They wanted them to be conscious so that they were able to speak. They didn't want them to go unconscious. They wanted them to speak. Executioners had this, beg your pardon, torturers had this fantastic subtlety about them, which was horrific. And most of the rooms smelt of vinegar to keep bringing people back out of unconsciousness.
So would this have been common criminals, poachers or thieves here?
Well, not here. No, this is nearly always to do with political activists or rebellion. And because this was a crown property, you don't want lots of common thieves and murderers around. They can dealt with in the other courts. You brought people here to really stand up. I mean... And that type of thing happened in England as well. Guy Fawkes came face to face with James, who was going to kill. They did the same thing here. They brought these big rebellion boys in here, and then they taught them a lesson, and how.
So no surprise there's this huge intensity of emotion still in the building.
I'm not surprised, particularly where they are. It would be absolutely bursting out like a fountain.
Thank you, Leslie Smith, for the moment. OK, we've now got to hear from you at home. Julian Clegg and his interactive team are processing all the information you see and sense on the webcams. Let's go straight to Julian now.
Thank you very much indeed, Paul. Lots of reaction to 666 coming up again, and the red mist around Carl down in that prison cell, and of course what's been going on with the vet as well, concern about her and how she's feeling. Thank you very much indeed.